Hello guys, this is NautoAisDx here, and this one's gonna be more about Nintendo. Yes, if you see me, my basically ramble about Tokyo Mirage, Sharp FE, about Scooter being censored. Yeah, I do apologize to people who didn't like that, but like I said, I'll get it off my chest because Nintendo lately is just, in my opinion, they're not. I wish you could do better, but I allowed them their decision. I don't know if it's the right decision or not. And basically, the whole point of this one is a response to MmGS and ReviewtechUSA on basically talk about their thoughts on Nintendo NX. And there was some pointer that I didn't really give my thoughts about it, and I want to give it. So this is a response to. First of all, for me, okay, NX being released 2017 of March rather than the end of the Christmas year for the Christmas sale. Again, I agree with Kinishima like what his reason is, because even ReviewtechUSA and MundaneMatt basically gave their reason. I agree that the reason why, again, for people who don't know, the reason why Kinishima stated that the NX will be released globally on March 27 is so they'll have enough games for the NX, and in the long run, when April, May, June, okay, they don't do July because it's summer, and back to August, September, etc., etc. So what does that mean? So when someone buys the Wii U at launch, I mean the NX at launch, because you're a Nintendo diehard, you're the day one, the early adopters, at least there will be games provided for the NX. Because you don't want to buy a console and you got no games. And of course, that's what happened with the Wii U at one point. That's what happened with the Wii U when it first launched. It was launched November 2012 because they want to beat they want to be selling the console in the holiday season, which tidbit, sadly it didn't. PS3 and 360 sold more than the Wii U. Even though it had 2 Nintendo games and some third-party games. Okay, for that one, yeah, there was some game at launch. Sadly to say, unless Wii is your only console and you're getting a Wii U, then yeah, you can do third party games. Yeah, you can play it finally on your Nintendo console. But if you're a person with multi-platform, whether it's a PS3 or 360, and buying a Wii U, yeah, chances are you're probably buying a Wii U because you want to play those Nintendo games. So again, were there a lot of Nintendo games when it first launched? Not so much. There were only, within 3 months, were only 3 games. Nintendo Land, New Super Mario Brothers U, and then in February was Lego City, developed by the Lego developers, I don't know their name, but published by Nintendo. It's like Lego GTA. I heard it was fun. I tried to buy it. Well, whatever. But anyway, those are the only game from Nintendo, and the rest were third-party game that's already been out with the 360 and PS3. And what Reggie's basically saying, trying to have the grapefruit saying, "Oh, you'll buy it again." Yeah, that didn't really work. Sorry, Reggie. So, nope, that didn't really work. And of course, by March all the way to June, guess what? There was no games. Samuel Gig did a video on it that the Wii U didn't have any games. Yes, by March all the way to June, there was no Nintendo game. There was no third-party game. There was some downloadable games, but I think they were not that good. Virtual Console, they hardly brought out the Virtual Console at the time because they didn't bring it at launch. I mean, you see the disaster of the Wii U? See? And Kinishima's trying to prevent that with the NX. And I kind of agree with what Kinishima said. You don't have to put a console on a certain date so you have the Optimus sale. It helps, but you don't have to. Because what they see from past is, if you're a gamer, if you're a Nintendo fan, chances are, it doesn't matter when you're going to release a Nintendo console, they'll buy it. They did it with the 3DS. They did it with the GBA, the DS. GameCube to some extent. GameCube was in November, but the portable gaming were somewhere in February, March. And guess what? Then fans were buying them. But if you're trying to focus on the general consumer, see, that's the problem. They're not going to work. You have to let the fans first buy it, let them spread the news what it is, and then the general consumer will probably buy it. Oh, well, people like it, maybe I'll buy it. So that's why Kinshima basically said that it doesn't matter when you can release the NX. Chances are, Nintendo fan, early adopter, they're probably going to buy it anyway. So there you go. So I agree with that one. Okay, second is, again, the Lady Wada. God bless his soul. As a person, I respect the guy. As what he does for Nintendo, I'm sorry to say, nothing personal. It's all business. He doesn't do a good job. I'm sorry. Again, I was known for basically in the side of not really supporting Iwata. Again, as a person, he's a nice guy. But we're separating what he does and as a person. ReviewtechUSA and MundaneMatt said the same thing. They do have a lot of respect for Iwata, how he contributed to Nintendo, and as a person, because he's a very nice guy. But the decision he made for the business is questionable. And that's what people are saying. A lot of people, the problem with some people, like, no, Iwata's great. Okay, it is your opinion, but you can't just basically say, I mean, you probably have your reason. Same goes with people who basically, in their opinion, don't think Iwata is good as the president of Nintendo. They had their reason. Again, it's not a personal attack. Because as a person, he's probably a great person. I can tell. He's a nice guy. It doesn't really matter when you're running a business. If your business is bad, even you're a super nice guy, you're a saint, it is what it is. So last thing here is, do these people always, why do you have to talk about Nintendo like that? It's criticism. They want them to succeed. I did the same thing. The crew of Backlog Battle did the same thing. They don't hate Nintendo, but it is something that's a concern. They want to help them and by giving them a critical points. It is what it is. So there you go. My response to MundaneMatt and ReviewtechUSA on Nintendo. Hopefully the NX will be successful. We'll see.